safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, especially before formal disruption play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the instructor, security, or arena staff.
At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA. This is Game 3 for these teams in the NBA Cup Tournament group play. That adds an extra level of intensity, doesn't it?
And Kevin, it certainly does, especially because one of these teams has much more to lose. At this point, only one of them might be playing to advance in this tournament.
MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
And now the Lakers starting group. Austin Reeves out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Wood in at the 5 spot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Phoenix. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Hey, and you could say they probably were in control for 3/4 of that game. But in that 4th quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. I now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler, and the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's KD. 29 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls isn't art, and really he has mastered that part of the game. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Now here's Durant, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. For 3, Booker, that's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Here's Mr. Clutch. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Durant. Devin Booker missing his last shot. No good from 11 feet. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebound by the Suns.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Mr. Clutch has got 16 points. Booker the pass to Eubanks. The 3. And the Suns miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. A 12-point game. Goes back up. They grab their own miss. Beyond the arc. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Durant. Booker outside. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Booker.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here's Booker following the 3 from Mr. Clutch. And that one drops. He has 7.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Really left alone that time. 25 points for Mr. Clutch.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Booker kicks to Beal. Back to Booker. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. 9 points for Devin Booker.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Suns trail by 14. Tipped away. Now the Lakers on the break. Fires from way out. Oh, he made it, Doris! Wow. He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow. There's Beal with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Right back after this break. And so far, and the Lakers with possession here. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Grayson Allen is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's KD in at the 5. Who's out there for Phoenix. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Spurs was on a mission. He ended up with 62 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league applause. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Free throw good, Beal. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Got that one up quick. And that's now 33 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Beal against Reeves. The kick out to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good. Porter.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Eubanks, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Beal. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Outside Porter. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal dishes to Durant. And a little luck that time, but it drops. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And the three ball is good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
With 3, Booker, and so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Lakers.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Mr. Clutch. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Butler, no good. The Suns shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. O'Neal looking around. Rebound the Lakers. Wood's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
For three, Booker.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
O'Neal wide open. Misses the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3-point field goal.
Mr. Clutch has got 47 points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. Durant kicks to O'Neal. Beal with it. He has 5. 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Reeves with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Booker the pass to O'Neal. Pass to Eubanks. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Eubanks. Can they get it? And O'Neal is good for 3.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Durant kicks to Beal. There's the pick. The Lakers with the rebound. Woods got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. From the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Rebound the Lakers. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Mr. Clutch. And got it! Another basket.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right. 3 times. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Just keep grinding. Keep getting stops. The offense will come. See if we can move it a little bit more against the Reds and then drive it.
Clearly he wants his guys great. Signs. Eubanks, he's checked in for Allen. Bradley Beal comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Devin Booker in for Porter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Eubanks in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
To the inside. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Los Angeles has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Count it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching play.
Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Durant, that's good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that for
good. Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little...
And again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. Connects again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time. And another one.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into...
Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. KD's shot is off. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target with his 3. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Good night, MP.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
MP about to tear the roof off. All right, MP, you ready to go get it? Catch you at halftime.
Y'all see my boy MP tonight? That guy swiping everything, man. Certified thief. It's crazy.
MP scoring the most points in the playoff game is unreal, man. Dude is an incredible talent.
Yo, did y'all see what MP did last night? Twin went crazy. Most threes in any playoff game ever. Yo, did y'all see what MP did last night? Twin went crazy. Most threes in any playoff game ever.
Being an all-star as a rookie is really hard. MP deserves it, though. He's a really good player.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. And welcome. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And, of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
The special part of MP's game is how spectacular he is under the brightest lights. When he faces high-caliber stars, he turns it up to another level. Fans have come to expect excellence from him against top talent, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't a shoo-in as a top all-star vote-getter.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Vanderbilt and Davis patrol the paint. Then there's Butler, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Irving. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Thompson outside for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
The moment that last three went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a three. He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. Pass to Lively. And here's Washington. 6 to shoot. Screen by Lively. Here's Doncic. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
And it's Doncic missing. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. A deep three. And the Lakers get it back. Second chance effort. And Davis lays it in.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. That's to Lively. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Kicks it to Doncic. To stop the run. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Grant, what a blazing hot start to MP's career. he becomes the fastest to 5,000 points. Incredible.
And for anyone wondering if MP's game would translate to the NBA, you can stop wondering. Getting to 5,000 so fast shows that MP is well on his way to being an all-time great.
Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Connects checked in for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. And we've got word on some action happening in the Eastern Conference. Shams, what's the latest?
Thank you, B.A. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. They're bringing in Miles Bridges to shore up the front court of this team. Bridges is a minutes-eating, rebound-grabbing, explosive finisher. And I'm told this club knows that a player like Bridges brings competitive edge in close games. That boosts your chances to win in crunch time.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Grimes, he's checked in for Dallas. Jones comes in for Kyrie Irving. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Reeves. Jones against Smart. Jones feels it out. Clock at 6. Washington, a screen on Smart. Washington outside. Over Butler. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's Mr. Clutch. And another three for the Lakers. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Fires for three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. It's stolen away. Puts up a deep three. And so it's Los Angeles. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. From Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Irving for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. They've got Tyus Jones. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Grimes in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving against Smart. Unloads from 13, and he nails the jumper. Irving's got 7 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Fires the 3, and again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And he lobs it up top. Here's Mr. Clutch. That 3's off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Got a piece of it. And it's the Lakers on the break. from deep three-point land. Good! That's another bucket.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
He drops it from range.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Jones. It's blocked. 1:09 left in the first half. And Los Angeles, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Here's Jones. Pass to Marshall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grimes. Dallas, no good that time either.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
To stop the drought. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Irving. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Smart against Irving. Gafford with a screen on Smart. Irving for 3. The shot misses. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rim.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world at any sport.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Lakers.
When you could dominate on the board.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And for Dallas, they're shooting only 23% so far. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
On the court for the Lakers, Vanderbilt and Davis patrol the paint. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Butler. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Washington finds Doncic. Now Lively. Check by Davis. Here's Washington. Good D by Vanderbilt.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been...
Okay, knockout! Man! Wow!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Off with the layup. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now Doncic, 7 points in the game, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Doncic finds Lively. And it's in there. Lively's got his first basket.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
The three. Good. Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just
connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? And that time also a missed shot.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Doncic.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Good on the shot.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Now here's Lively. Tries to break his ice. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mr. Clutch. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 7 assists in the game. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic.
Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Another miss by Doncic. And so it's Los Angeles, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
You know, they getting wide open looks. They feel like this is a shoot around right now. We got to stay in their body. They just getting shot.
making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and Dallas calls time here. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Thompson. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Perfect form with the textbook release. Watching Clay shoot is a thing of beauty.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The Lakers with another miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Jones. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Back to Doncic. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Irving for 3. Drops in the 3.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Hits yet again. Wow!
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. And it's Doncic missing.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Washington outside. Three-pointer. Again, Doncic missing.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside for Irving. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Look, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy. Right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves...
Good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this.
Again! What an avalanche!
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. They get it back. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Let's go with a 3. Oh, connects again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that is unbelievable indeed. I never thought we'd see this. It stood since 1962. But now, Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Oh, wow. I can't believe it.
A huge night for MP. Now let's go to center court for his reaction.
Whew. Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting a record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me, my family, my friends, haters, defenders. Every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nicely said by MP. I think we all thought Wilt's record was completely out of reach in the modern game.
Well, MP proved us all wrong. Truly a one.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And he sinks the second.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 ball. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Mr. Clutch. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Washington outside. And he's going for the oop here. From the arc. Mr. Clutch can't hit. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let any...
Tina.
MP, you just did one of the most incredible things anyone has ever done in the history of professional sports.
It's true.
When you see something like that, or when you do something like that, it's hard to describe it in anything other than cliche. Which had me thinking, athletes sometimes describe nights like tonight as, the hoop being bigger, appearing bigger than usual. Is that actually true? Or is it just a phrase that gets thrown around to try and describe the indescribable?
People say that, and I get what they mean, but everything looks and flows differently on a night like tonight.
How do you mean exactly?
Well, it's about way more than the hoop. It's literally about everything. The pass. Thank you, Bettina. Joe. Where do you think it ranks, Joe? I just broke the most impossible record in professional sports.
I don't know. I'm not you.
So when's the last time you seen someone score 100 points?
I've never seen it, obviously.
Okay, so that should tell you how high it ranks, right? So what do you want me to do? You want me to create a PowerPoint presentation on my list of accomplishments and then give them a score? I give them a 4, Joe. What does that do for you?
So 4 out of 5 stars then?
Come on, Joe.
I don't ask a lot, okay? Just think about what you're saying before you say it. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question now. If you were named the best reporter to ever live, should I ask you where that ranks on your list of accomplishments?
So number 1 then. Okay.
Thanks, Joe. Next question.
Never thought I'd see someone score over 100 points.
Basketball didn't pan out? You could have been a PR whiz. Great stuff, MP. Great stuff.
Hey, congrats to MP on winning the NBA Cup. That was fun to watch, man. You were on a mission.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it.
I gotta say, I'm really proud of how you delivered in these key matchups. If the voters don't make you an all-star, they don't know what they're looking at.
Thanks, Coach. I'm just hoping people were paying attention, you know what I mean?
Oh, everyone saw how you handle yourself in these games. And from what Cliff's been telling me, it's a lock.
Yeah. The media have been showing me love.
Just don't let it go to your head. We got bigger fish to fry. And the season's a long way from over.
No doubt, Coach. I'm locked in.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
It's about game time. Bring the pain time. But we don't have the pictures. Which one should
Hey. Oh, there he is, our all-star.
What's going on?
This guy knows how to set a goal and get it done.
I appreciate that, Cliff.
You having a good day, bud?
Yeah, I'm having a great day, man.
Have
You?
a seat. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's set a new goal. Take a look at these for the second half. Let us know which ones you'd like to pursue.
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with it. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
MP.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day. And we are honored, truly honored, to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is. Traditionally, the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
Thompson misses. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates flashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
They're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. And here is Washington after the three-pointer from Mr. Clutch. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Doncic. Coming off a 21-point game in his last outing.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires for 3. Sticks another. 3 more for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points in the game. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr.